Alright, what's good, folks? We are getting back into Resident Evil on the PS1. This is the second playthrough that we started. I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but we made it most of the way through the mansion, and then now we are going to continue Jill's quest. I think the last thing that we did was fight the snake, and then there's a point where you pass out, then Barry brings you over to the inventory room where you can heal from there. So we will continue from there, just double checking all the settings here. The Elgato is currently at 55%. My mic is at 100%. So let me know how those levels are. I'm probably going to turn up the game volume a little bit more, maybe around 60 to 65, because I do know that it is a pretty quiet game. You just kind of hear the creaks and the movement of the of the actual mansion and that kind of gameplay and stuff like that. There's no like real background soundtrack that's booming behind. But let me know how the audio balance is between both the game audio and the mic audio. The other thing I'm doing is I'm testing a new overlay on the mobile. So on my Instagram live and on pretty much on Instagram live is where I'm testing a new vertical overlay format. So we'll see how that looks right now. But this is kind of just me talking with the gameplay off to the side. Another thing you'll notice is the heart rate monitor down below. So that's hooked up to my Garmin Esports Edition watch, which is synced to the action. So you'll know exactly how heated it gets as we continue to play. Otherwise, I think it's time to get into it. So let's switch over to the new PlayStation overlay. Sweet. So made a few differences. I took the frame off the player cam because I felt it was just kind of taking up space, especially here on the side, on the full desktop version of the overlay. And then I did change it as well on the bottom to add the heart rate monitor for both desktop and mobile. So let me know what you think of that layout, and we'll continue, or at least continue the game from here. Let's go back. It's not what we want. Let's go ahead and do a, how do I go back? I think I just started the adventure. Maybe special start? Yeah. So I'll boot it up again from the main screen. And I'll just have to figure out that same save file as well. That has that last playthrough from the last snake encounter. So we'll see how that goes. Letting the opening sounds run just for fun. And one thing that I did notice is that for some reason my messages from Brian weren't coming through the other time, so I'm not sure if they're going to come through this time. I did have a pop-out chat for both Twitch and Twitch and YouTube to see what was going on there. Let's see here. Storeroom. Was it the first? I can't remember. First floor. Second save. I don't remember saving that often, so I'm going to try the second slot just to see. And if anything, we can go ahead and reload and find the right slot that we're looking for. But again, it's the one right after beating the snake. No, it's not this storeroom. So definitely going back to the last save file. We're trying to find the last save file. How's everyone's week been? How's everyone's weekend today? Almost the end of the month. Any Easter plans? Any April Fool's Day jokes you want to share? Let me know. Yo, is that you, Bri? Let's try the storeroom. Superstation is almost ready. What's Superstation, dude? What's good, Rika? I keep loading the same the same play state. It's killing me because there's no date on the save file, so I have no idea what the most recent thing was. Retro make. Looks like my Nightbot took that link down, but I'll probably take a look at it after. Maybe toss it in the Discord as well. But how's Alberta? What's it like out west right now? Super C modern remake of the PS1. Oh, nice. Yeah, I know there's a couple of those now, right? I'm gonna go to the last file and maybe have my fingers crossed that this is the one. Oh, BC. Sorry. Yeah. I know you're out west. My bad. It's been a while since I've been there. To either, actually. Is this correct? Let's check the map, shall we? Alright, I'm in the storeroom. I have the shield key still. Let's go back. Maybe second floor. So I don't have the lighter. So there's something that I missed on the second floor somewhere. It's definitely not the first. It's wherever the lighter is. So I'm thinking, yeah, I've exhausted all reads or locations that I could get into here. So let's go ahead and actually, yeah, let's go up and around and then see what it's like. Man, I have so many fond memories with this game. Dude, same. I mean, back when I lived at Nanai's house, this is something that I used to play. And I actually used to do speed runs like before like streaming and stuff was a thing, because I think this is one of the first games, or not one of the first games, but one of the first PlayStation games that I remember with you know, if you beat the game under a certain amount of time, you get different unlockables and stuff like that. So I know when I found out that I think if you beat the game under 3 hours or something like that, you get the unlimited bazooka. So yeah, I remember like I just beat it. I think it was like 2 hours and like 50 minutes or like something like that. But yeah, no, that was definitely some good memories of playing this game. So different too for its time. I'm still also getting used to these tank controls. You check out the Superstation Retro. Nice. Yeah, I'll take a look at that for sure. This is running on the Anbernic 40XXH. So this was the one that I got when I was in the Philippines. So it has the majority of the classic consoles, and runs up to PS1, and 64. 64 is definitely laggy, but I think it's probably whatever emulator they chose to load on here. Make sure I'm loaded up here actually. I realized I wasn't even armed. Oh yeah, sorry. So I can't go here because I know there's something that I need the lighter for. Actually, wait, let me grab these herbs. First games me and Aries ever played together was this, Final Fantasy VII and MGS. Yeah, those are all staple titles for sure. To be honest, I never, I haven't beat Final Fantasy VII, but it's something that I definitely want to do a playthrough. But and even on Metal Gear Solid, I didn't beat it on PlayStation. I beat it when they did the remake, the Twin Snakes, on GameCube. saying here, the Superstation running FPGA Mister under the hood. True. Yeah, I have no idea what Newly is running. Like, this is Newly's the OS that's built onto the, or that's loaded onto this right now. Oh, let me just drop off these herbs. Yeah, man, I know I'm not proud of that. But I think this era, PlayStation, PS1, like this era in general, like I was certainly more of an N64 guy, so I think I sunk a lot more hours into that. Plus, like the PlayStation was never mine. Tito Derek had one, and then I think Tito Naldo and the kids, or Tito Jun and the kids had the PlayStation, so I didn't always have access to it. So I know the majority of it. I know, obviously, watch the Advent Children and all that fun stuff, but no, I have not beat Final Fantasy VII, which is, I know, it's wild. I have all 4 crests, so that's good. But before I leave, again, I know that there's a couple things that I'm missing here. The 4 crests that I was just showing over there are all to get out of the mansion, out of the back room there. So at some point I'm gonna have to do that. Did you play Resident Evil 2 on 64? I actually re-beat the remake on PC because Capcom had some crazy deal. I think it was Resident Evil 0 to 8 for like $30 or something stupid like that. But oh yeah, Resident Evil 2 and getting, there's a lot of wizardry that kind of happened, I feel, around that time where they were able to make it work. I think even, what is it, the Mega Man 64, which was like the Mega Man Legends port or whatever else it was. There's a lot of crazy games that they were able to squeeze into those cartridges. That's for sure. This is gonna drain the tank, and I got to run over to that corner and move the tank out of the way. And then there's definitely something behind. But let's see if there's anything at the desk too. Maybe some notes. Researcher's will. It's a letter. The top of the letter is missing. The remaining says, "Yes, I'm infected. I did everything I could, but I could only delay the progress by a few days. The most frightening thing is that I forget more about you by the day. So I choose a peaceful death rather than becoming the living dead. Within an hour, I will have entered my eternal sleep. I do hope you'll understand my decision. Goodbye and forever yours, Martin Crackhorn." The games of that era were just made with passion. There were so many things, I think, with the leap from 32-bit to 64-bit, because I mean, between this, like PS1, 64, Dreamcast, there was just so much experimenting going on in a great way. So I completely agree. Like, there was a lot of people that were passionate, and I think being enabled with new hardware to develop for was a huge leap, to be able to take it into the 3D realm. Oh yeah, I'll take that clip. Oh, you know what's jokes, dude? I've been listening to a lot of drum and bass and like jungle and stuff like that on my Spotify, and then it actually reminded me of you, because I remember getting those mixtapes that they used to have. DJ Sneak, Andy C, a bunch of those raga, jungle, stuff like that. Once I get my cabinet built, I'll be streaming. Nice. I look forward to seeing that, man. You want some mixtapes? Yo, man, if you still have music, I'll take it. I just don't know any new DJs. It's been a long time since I've been to a D&B, or electronic event and stuff like that. I'm gonna use this lighter. Lighter. Check your DM. Nice. That's dope. Yeah, man, I'll take that for sure. Like as I was driving and like listening to that stuff, I was just thinking about going to raves with RJ back in the day. Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely tune into that stuff. I've been having to do a lot of like graphic design and other kind of creative stuff, so but switching, that's why I kind of got back into D&B, just to kind of, you know, have some like upbeat music to get the mind pumped. Oh, I know, for sure. I know like that's what I'm saying, is like EDM is like so different. Even with I remember like when dubstep got big is when like a lot of other people started to get into like electronic music, when I was already into like house and D&B and all and break beats, and going to shows where people would like even listen to hardcore and stuff like that, which I wasn't, you know, into. But you know, when you're chilling with those type of people, then you know, you're coming across all kinds of different sounds. But yeah, certainly I know you understand the scene. Even like when trap started to get big, like both dub and trap, when both of those started to get big, like it just reminded me like, oh, these are just elements of stuff that I already listened to, and make it maybe like more accessible for mainstream audiences and stuff. Can I put the shotgun away? I feel like I could put this shotgun away because I'm carrying a lot of weapons, and I don't feel I'm in a stage where I'm going into a fight. So I'm just gonna toss some of these in storage for now, and I'm gonna go and pretty much I'm just basically trying to make a sweep of the house and getting whatever I can get. But yo, how's the audio? I mean, you haven't really pointed anything out, so I imagine it's all right. Yeah, the current levels right now are, it's 65 for the Elgato and 100 for the mic. And I have a new boom that's hanging right above me, right over here. So before I had like a low profile that sat like right in my face, but it was kind of like obstruct my keyboard and my mouse. So I wanted to whatever. Oh shoot! What the heck? Yo, those two zombies respawned out of nowhere. I don't know if the robotic tones. Nice. Okay, good. Because yeah, I just started moving my hardware around and then just kind of tweaking a couple different settings. But I was worried about, you know, echo and other types of things like that. I actually ended up buying an external sound card, like a USB DAC from Sound Blaster, like throwback Sound Blaster, and the yeah, I was trying to hook up my old Rode video mic, so that's made for like DSLR use and stuff. Just it's more of like a shotgun mic, and I thought that would be better than what I have here, but it's not. So I'm gonna be returning those cables. But yeah, I was trying to figure out if I could like change my setup a little bit, but I think what I'm working with right now seems to be you know, pretty decent. All right, there's something on the other side of this that I missed, because everything up here I don't have the keys for yet. There is, let's see, I'm in this hallway, I gotta go around. There's, looks like I missed that side room. I don't know how. I'm gonna try, I think it's locked on this side. Yeah, no, I gotta go in from the other way. Hidden mist, what are you saying, man? Let's see here. No robotic tones. No, this is much better compared to before. This is miles clearer. Like especially with the background audio, there was some sort of issue with the voiceover. Yeah, I don't know if it was. I think the other thing too is the fact that this game volume is so low. Like I'm not sure if you watched the first Resident Evil stream that I did last week, but that's before I know that was an issue, especially like games like Smash and stuff like that. It's a little harder to balance because there's a lot of punch, and you never know when the sound effects are going to kick in. Whereas this is like very chill and calm. Botany book. All the ways to use the herbs, if you know what I mean. I don't think there's anything else in here. I think this is literally like the tutorial room to just show you how to heal. You unlocked it. Yeah, I remember there was one time too where I was trying to I can't remember which other microphone I was trying to use, and it was like super robotic and brutal. But I think this helps. What did I? Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go around here because there's a room with a candelabra. There's something in here, right by the snake. I don't know if the Japanese version was different. I know the title is different because it's Biohazard in Japan, but I don't know how it's different. And then the other thing is, this is the director's cut, which is the one that we had on disc as well. And so I don't even know what the difference between director's cut and the original version were. Or was it the demo? I don't know. Yeah, man, you'll get him. What's he saying right now? Sure, I'll take the ink ribbon. Yeah, these are such great games. I mean, like even like the second one, having to play through both of their stories and finding the overlap and stuff like that. Like that was always, I thought that was pretty sick. Yeah, man, get him. I think I saw Rocky post a picture of, I don't know if he had a kid recently or something like that. I think that's all there is to that room now. The acid rounds would have been handy. Second child, true. That's what I thought. I'm like I don't think it's one. I think that's might be number 2. Nice. Yeah, man. I'll check it out for sure. The it's funny to see these loading screens, eh? The doors, because technically, like it should just jump straight. It's all like one ROM. It's not like you need the buffer, even like this buffer, specifically like because they needed to, you're loading into the first floor. Nice. Yeah, I think I might be building a NAS soon. Just to back up all my my gameplay, like vacation footage, like wedding stuff. I have a bunch of ink ribbons. I think I gotta combine them. Any more? No, that's it. I'll just combine these two at least. Keep the herbs for now. We'll put this away. I think we'll check out that room. I don't know if What else is new and exciting with you, man? You playing any games right now? I know you're saying you're building that or getting that other system, but carving of a helmet. All right, so it can't go there. So it looks like the only option I have right now is to leave the mansion. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab those crests. Contemplating moving back to Ontario or Alberta. Yeah, it'd be nice for you to come back if that's something that you think is gonna be good for you. It's funny because I live like right near your old place by Elora. You guys were like pretty much where the field was, the condos, the new condos that are by the Y. That's where my wife and I live now, dude. If you guys are still around there, I'd be able to just walk through the catwalk and just walk over to your house. How long ago was that? That was like, I don't even know. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me when that when you guys moved in and out of that house. I think maybe Steph was living there with you guys too at that time. Late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, definitely not late 90s, because by late 90s, early 2000s, you guys were at Dundas and Winston Churchill, like Woodchester area, because that's when I was taking the bus to go play Mugen with Aries, and then you'd be on the PC running StarCraft. I think I can get rid of, I don't know, I think I just need the armor key. And then I can make it to the back. I'm surprised that this armor key hasn't been used though, but I'm going to take all these four. I'm going to end up opening these 4 inventory slots the second I get out there anyway. 2001? Yeah, that sounds more like it. I think like definitely like early 2000s is around that time. Can't remember why I was even there. Moved to the house by Toys R Us in 2007. I don't even know if I've been to that house. And by that time I would have, trying to think of where I would have been. If I was already, no, I wasn't in Toronto yet. Maybe, no, I wasn't in Toronto yet. There we go. Let's make use of all this. Yeah, man. You know, the jump scare of the dogs in that first hallway is what set the tone for this game. I think that was like, oh, it's like that. Like, not only was this game like creepy as hell, like for its time, but like you walk by the windows and the dogs bust through, like definitely, you know, etched into people's minds. Like already, even the first zombie that's eating the dude, you know, in that little short cutscene. Legit, we turned off the PS1. That's hilarious. My cousin in Brampton had nightmares because when his dad would play this game, I remember them saying like, "Oh yeah, don't play that game." Okay, random set of stairs. So I'm guessing that there's something here on top of the shelf. Oh, there it is. I see it. I think it's a crank. I like how I can't walk through it, but then if I do the run animation, I could sneak through that little... Look. Right? I can't walk through it. Right? I'm trying to walk. Oh, shoot. But anyways, I can't walk through that space that I made for myself there earlier. But if I do the run animation, her frames, I I guess like are slimmer than the walk animation. Yeah, crank that, soldier boy. Nothing else up here? Looks like ammo and stuff that should be stuff that I could take, but that's a lie. The bug? Yeah, definitely. Like the collision boxes of the sprites in the environment, right? Ooh, look at all that herb. Oh, I hear dogs. Oh shit. Reload, bro. Oh shit. Is that it? Any more? Yo, what's going on, Jess? That was a beautiful game. Which one? What was a beautiful game? I think I'm gonna leave those. There was, I think, 3 green herbs and 2 reds here. I think I'm gonna leave these here just in case, because I think I'm pretty sure later on this respawns with hunters. Oh, there's some blue herbs too. I think that does like a full heal with poison, so I'm gonna combine those. And then I'm gonna keep my slots open because I don't want to carry stuff. I know. Let's see. I don't know what's down this hallway here. Oh, there we go. Crank. Oh, map. Oh, Metal Gear Solid on GameCube, dude. Metal Gear on GameCube and the Resident Evil remake, I think, was like, I don't know how to explain it. Those were like a prime example of how to do remake / remasters like right, because they didn't really change anything. I think that they just enhanced the graphics and added more depth to already great games. So yeah, Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes on GameCube and Resident Evil on GameCube were awesome. Also, Resident Evil 0 was a pretty cool one. You were able to, I think, drop. There's no inventory, so you have to drop and pick up items. There's a square hole. I think if I check this, we can see the side, and I think it's a square. There we go. Now it's a square crank. I'll put that in use. Yo, Helton, what are you saying, brother? Taking you back in time right now. Oh, look at those high-res graphics. Drain that. Speaking of which, how's the picture? Is it too dark? Do I need to change any? I don't know. There's no filters or anything like that, but I find certain scenes are super dark, and then other ones are alright. But I don't know if it's just the output. Set up his fire. Thanks, dude. This is me all day now. Whoa, we got snakes. Whoa, more snakes. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, this is the den of my condo here in Saga. So like I have my 3 screens over here, and then like pretty much my laptop is like hooked up into a KVM switch and a USB dock, and then I just kind of switch obviously my gaming PC in this. One. Yo. Oh my gosh, this pains me to do this. I love dogs. Oh my goodness. It was me or them, yo. It looks a little dark in some scenes, but that's how the game is, yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, I just feel also like maybe the settings that I have here on my, settings that I see here on my monitor, maybe they're a little turned up, and maybe I think the output is, that you guys are seeing is the proper, contrast. And then yeah, there's a new plugin that they put on the software that I'm using. Because typically, like, I'd be dual streaming on Twitch and YouTube, but I decided to, or like when I booted it up, there was a dual output to have vertical. So then now I have this like stacked Instagram version that you're watching right now. Yo, what the heck? Yo, I'm getting murked. Oh, jeez. Damn. I'm lucky I saved before I left the the mansion, yo. I was not expecting that. I don't know. No, I think I was behind the corner and like I think the wall was clipping my ammo before it hit the dogs. But I'm gonna go and I'm gonna bring the shotty. What's good with you, man? How are things with you? All right, let's switch up this strategy here. Change. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. The strategy I have right now is I'm gonna open up. I'm gonna get all those herbs, bring them back, and then I'll switch to the shoddy once I clear the first room from the dogs. Going good, working a lot, which is great. Yeah, it's great to hear, man. I know you moving out of Toronto was a big move. And I miss those days. It's so funny. I was talking to Curtis, talking to a whole bunch of or even just my wife actually, about reminiscing about the different kind of work culture that was back when we were at Cineplex, bro. Down, boy. Sit down. More? Man, you hate to see it, but it's me or him. It's one. How's the house? I think it was a while ago, but you guys were doing renos and stuff like that, right? It's been a while since you. I think that's been a long time since you did that work on the house. Right. So I'm gonna take out the dogs that are in the garden, and then I'm gonna clean up these. Combine. Alright. Style reminds me of Final Fantasy when you're walking around. Yeah. Like, that was the thing, right? Like, where this is technically, yeah, like the 3D era, but yeah, it's like this is the 3D era, but like the backgrounds and stuff like that are all pre-rendered. It was mainly the this guy's ready to pounce. I'm getting murked. No! Bro. Ow. Again, yo, I'm trash. I gotta... Yeah, maybe I will get the shoddy this time. I keep thinking that, like, oh yeah, like, I could just... I could just power through. Maybe I got lucky on the first on those first playthroughs. House is great. House is great. Renos are done. What did you work on specifically, if you don't mind me asking? Hey, Super Smash Bros. Yo, don't kill me. I know. I wouldn't be mad if they put like Jill or Chris or even Leon, like any of these characters in Smash. I know that they're already in Marvel vs. Capcom, but I mean, like that's not my that's not my game. All right, I'm gonna bust out the shoddy. Yeah, I'm still playing Smash Bros though, now and then. You playing anything these days? All right, pass this crank. Oh yeah, this dog here too. Oh. Damn, wasted a round. It's no bueno. Full gut. Exterior and interior all new. Electrical, plumbing, floors, support beams. Dude, what? You did all that? Yo, I need to see this place. I'm happy for you, man. That's impressive. Chat during the week and show you pics? Yeah, man, for sure. No, I'd love to see that. You always you gotta support and celebrate that stuff anytime you got a reno. I think one of the funny memes that I'm seeing these days is it's like, oh, um, I'm at the age where I understand why people were so excited to win appliances on Price is Right. Come on. Let's go. Yo, what's going on, D? Oh, is that it? Yo, what's going on, Matt? Just playing some Resident Evil. Is that my radio going off?
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Please respond. What the hell? Is nobody out there?
Brad, this is
Yo,
Jill.
pick me up, bro.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Anybody, answer me.
I'll hop off the chat. Yeah, man. All good.
Brad?
Appreciate you tuning in.
Brad!
Like I said, I'm usually on Twitch and YouTube, but once they release the update for the dual or the vertical Instagram overlay, and then I just checked my settings and I found that that I can get a stream key for Instagram. So I decided, I'm like, all right, I'll plug that shit in. But appreciate you stopping by for sure. I'll message you. I want to see the reno work. Is this taking you back, Matt? When was the last time you played Resident Evil? Or when was the last time you played, more specifically, PlayStation 1 Resident Evil, dude? Crazy to think that we were like playing these games back in like the 90s, and then we got a chance to work on like projects doing like experiential with these games and stuff like that too. Probably should have left some behind, to be honest, but it's too late now. Because again, there's going to be enemies that respawn here later, but I'll just put them all in storage. Nope. Let's combine these. Will you use the zigzags? Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna get the map, and then I'm gonna run back and get the crank. Alright, I got the map of the garden. Wait, I got the map of the garden, but then it's called the courtyard. Alright, I gotta go around, drain the swamp, come around there, and then I'm gonna be in that open area where those dogs were. So yeah, let's make our way around. Push this across to get the square crank. I guess I gotta push it a little bit over. There's that run glitch again, or the walk run glitch. Yes, I'll take the square crank. I'm gonna drop off some of these herbs. It's taking up too many slots. I have a feeling I need that space sooner than later. I also wonder if I should just be dashing past the dogs to conserve the ammo. Maybe I'll try that. But I'll drop off this stuff anyway. Anybody hear that tea? My wife's making tea. Maybe I want tea. Yeah, I'll take a tea if you don't mind. Andrea's been gaming too. She's been playing some Ring Fit Adventure. I gotta get back into that. I just found the like the leg clip. So then she went through and just started testing everything out. I actually had to also order a new cable because our lovely cat Pickles ate through the first power cord. I got a shader so that she doesn't do it again. Watch, and instead I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna find more cables out of order, right? All right, let's go. So again, there's one corner later on where there's two dogs, so I gotta be careful. I'm gonna actually just try and run by and then see if I can conserve the ammo. Alright, we'll use the square crank here. Thank you. Wives are the best. My wife's the best. Alright. So I gotta run across, there's snakes there, and then once I get down, there's gonna be some dogs. Pickles, you gonna come on stream later? Excuse me. Alright, run. Run. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and run from one side to the other. Ooh, just made it. Down, boy. Oh. Sorry. Had to do it. Caution. Alright, looks like I'm going to take one of these then. This one for now. I think I could survive. Combine these, and I'll make my way around. Oh, no dogs there. Alright, here we go. Nobody there. I think there's like, gotta block a hole with that thing or something like that. More blue herbs, which is telling me that I'm prone to get poisoned, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the triple roll. And I feel I'm just gonna bring this guy over just in case. I feel I already... Yeah, there's definitely something there. I don't know if it was like a vine or like there's something that like grab you and like thrash at you or something like that. I'm pretty sure. That there. Let's check what's over here. Will you drain the tub? Sure will. Let's see what's in here. Key? Got it. What else we have here? Nothing major. Got that key though. Oh. Oh, get off me, bro. Oh no. Ow. Come on, reload. Take him out. Oh, no way! No, I didn't save. Well, no, I did. Sorry. I did when I swapped out. Yo, I guess I gotta keep that shotgun on me. Alright, let's load back. Pretty much, I gotta run past all the dogs again. Oh no, I loaded the wrong file. Let's start that over again. Alright, I think it's the last save file, but I can't remember what the last thing I did was. Oh, it's the crest still. Alright. Anyways, we'll do that real quick. Make our way out. I'll probably end up leaving the herbs and stuff like that outside there anyway. Yo, what's good, Joey? It's good, Robo. Second playthrough of Resident Evil. Trying to see if I can get through. I feel like I'm like maybe like in the second half-ish. Sorry, boy. So what I'll do is I'm gonna go all these out, get the crank, clear the water, run around, and then we'll see what else I can do. Oh, I kept that ribbon too, so I'll keep it on me. You know, I keep that thing on me. Hey, what's going on, Rich? Just playing some Resident Evil, bro. I can run past these dogs. Ooh. Oh damn, I forgot the crank, so I can't even go. I'm gonna have to run back. Alright. See if I can sneak by. Ready to run. Oh, am I gonna get cornered? I am. I waited too long. Run. Run, bro. Oh. Almost. That was close. Alright, let's get this crank. Drain the courtyard. I'm just gonna leave all the herbs out there. There's really no reason for me to get them right now. Alright, let's try this again. Smooth. Look at that. They didn't even switch to alert. So we'll make our way around here. Drain this. And then work around the snakes. Water is running down the opposite side. Run, dude. Close. Alright, we're gonna have to make this one quick too. It's a straight dash to the gate. Ooh! Right in the face. Down boy. Alright, still good on health, so we'll keep going. Main thing to remember is the two zombies in the room to the left. Hold up. Is my heart rate out of sync? Let me find this. I think something's going on with my Garmin. It's been locked on 74 for a while now. There we go, 64. Catching. There we go. Blue herbs, don't need these yet. There's a key. I know that the key's in the bathtub there, so I'll wait for that. Oh, nice. Save room was right here the entire time. That's hilarious. Alright, let's grab this. You know, shit's getting real when they're giving you first aid sprays and explosive rounds. Must be a boss coming soon. Let's put this away. What will we put away? Let's put this away. Put this away. Let's put this crank away. And I'll do a quick save. Sure will. Alright, we'll put the ink ribbon away. Go. Alright, heart rate monitor is up to date now. 65. That's the level of excitement right now. So if I get into the 70s and 80s, you know I'm clenching. Get this control room key. And the zombies are right here. He's dead. Let's wait for his friend. Come on. Come on, buddy. Anything in here? Desk is locked. Yes, I'll use the lockpick. Shotgun shells, okay. And usually the hint is that whatever you find is indicative of what you should probably be using here. Red book, sure. So yeah, I'm picking up shotgun rounds, which means I should probably be carrying the shotgun now. So after I leave this room, I'll probably do that switch. And let's take a look at this book. All the pages are blank. What's in this closet? Nothing unusual. Nothing here. It's dark outside. Alright. So let's go ahead and swap out the Beretta for the shoddy. And then before I do that, I'm actually going to get this, move this down to block that vine or whatever it is. I can't remember if it's like a vine. There's certainly something on underneath there that I gotta block up. Oh, there you go. I just realized that there's spider webs there, so I think that there's that spider boss. So I'll probably have to switch. You know what? I'm gonna switch to the shotgun, and then I'll also keep the bazooka on me, I think. I don't think there's... Maybe I'm going into a boss battle? I don't know if I'm going into a boss battle right now. But at the very least, we'll upgrade and switch out to the shoddy. We'll combine these. I think I'll put the book away. Combine those. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the bazooka just in case, and I'll save just in case I'm going into this boss battle. I want to make sure that I picked up a bunch of items, so I don't want to have to get those again in case I run into kind of situation. Yes, I will save my progress. On slot 5 specifically. The guardhouse. Alright, so let's put this away. Do I keep the control room key? I don't know. I'm gonna equip the shoddy at least. Just accidentally put it away. Hold on. Switch. There we go. Alright, let's go for it. I'm gonna try the red room first, and then back around to the spider hallway. It's here. Oh, there it is. Oh shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I just gotta kill him? So. Whoa. The one shot? Yeah, one shot of acid. Ooh. What are you saying, Rich? Those camera angles kept me on my A game. Yo, bro. When you don't know what's creeping around the corner, definitely. I think that was one of the things about this game too, that like, you know, it set the mood by, you know, keeping you guessing. What's the heart meter down there? So I have this Garmin watch, and there's a heart rate monitor on it, and then so that's hooked up to my computer, and then I'm pulling in that overlay, that into the overlay. So that's my active heart rate right now as I'm playing this game. For whatever reason, it wasn't syncing for the longest time, and I finally got it going again. Because before I was using it when I was playing Smash too. Let's see. But how you been, man? How's the music going with you? Oh shoot, I'm poisoned. I will take the ink ribbon. I will also take whatever this is. There's a clip. Anything else? I don't think so. Alright, let's go back and get healed up. I'll probably use a triple. The red, blue, green. Because I gotta take care of the poison, but I also gotta take care of the damage. This is only gonna take care of the damage, so let's go ahead and put this. I'm gonna swap this out with the acid rounds. I'm gonna swap this out here because I don't need it right now. Put the clip away too. But I'll keep that, I'll keep that. I need blue. I didn't make any oops. I didn't make any triple herbs yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the ones in the hallway. Still playing any games, man? It's been a while since we played some Smash Bros, yo. Alright. Alright, let's combine those. Let's also combine these. I think I gotta wait for maybe the spider to look up. Bro, an active heart rate for Resident Evil, diabolical. Yeah, man, you know how it is. Imagine the heart spikes on Smash Bros. Oh, dude, when I play Smash, like sometimes like I'm breaking 100. Like it's crazy. Music can make progress, taking time. Take care of myself. Nice, man. Good for you. Yeah, you gotta take care of yourself for sure. So many things going on in every way, shape, and form. So I mean, whatever, do what you gotta do. Okay, I'm gonna put that away. I'm fully healed. I think what I'll do is I'm gonna try and get to the next stage, or at least the next save point, and then we'll go from there. Probably kill the stream around 11. Let's move this. Actually, I'm gonna take this out so I can do that combination. I'm gonna put this away since it's already made. Just trying to stay organized here. Greens. I'll put this blue away. Actually, no, sorry, I just said that I was gonna blend those. Blend the herb. How's the audio coming through? My boy said it was good on Twitch, but I don't know if it's the same or what it sounds like on mobile. I imagine people if they're watching on Twitch, they're usually with their headset on, so it probably comes through nice and clear, but I don't know what it sounds like coming on a phone right now. And I'm always trying to think of what's coming around this corner. Oh, I feel like that's a boss room. Big open space. It's over here. More herbs? Yeah, that definitely seems like a boss room. Alright, I'm gonna go and get my bazooka. And then we can go ahead and try to take on that boss. And then maybe that'll be time to wrap. Alright, we're gonna go heavy arms. Well, I already have it. Let me just get the rounds then. Shoddy shells go away. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a triple herb. And then let me just save so I don't have to do this again in case I die. Bazooka time? You know it, bro. I'm Not playing around. Well, technically I am, but you know what I mean. You can save your progress. Sure will. Yeah, I just fought 2 small spiders, so I feel like maybe there's a big spider boss. I can't remember what's in this game, to be honest. I haven't played this in forever. Alright, let's put this away. Alright, we're going in. Maybe it's a snake rematch? I don't even remember. I just saw that big open door and now they're just dropping all these healing things, so probably gonna need it. It's over here. There's a panel with number keys. Will you push the keys? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3. Pressing every one just to see what lights what. So that's that corner, that corner, that corner. Those are across. Okay. This one? Yeah. And here? No. One more. Getting there. I think I'm like 2 away. There was 1 away for a second there. Literally, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I know that this impacts either those 2 or those 2. This is the same. Those 2 or those 2. This is all on or all off. Maybe I do this. I do this and this. Okay. Switch these and then this. Oh, so close. You making it all go red? Yeah, I think that's the strat. I think that's the play. Trying to figure out. Okay, so it's either the center or the 3 on the side. Center or the 3 on the side. This one is 2. What if I do this? And that does that. So if I do this, and this does that. So close. Let's see here. Let's try this. This. These 2. Switch. This. This, that. So if I do this, I'm always getting close to 1. It's okay, we're in it together. True. Yo, what's going on, Larry? Just trying to crack this code here. Switch. How, bro? How? How, Sway? These need to turn off. This goes on. This goes on. Go back. Start from scratch. All right. 5. 1. Oh. That one. That one. That one. Bro, what is it? Someone just tell me. Do I have to Google this shit? Okay, that's that. That's that. Hey, complete fluke. I have no idea how I did that, but we got through it. Something is written on the wall. 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 4 is 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, 6 plus 7 is 13, 13 plus 3 is 16. Will you take the empty bottle? Sure will. How many empty bottles do we got? 3? All right, chemistry class. Something is written on the wall. Water 1, red 2, purple 3, green 4. Okay. Now it looks like I need To actually make some notes here, right? All right, here we go. Water 1, red 2, purple 3, green 4. All right, I think I gotta mix this up. A 4th bottle. Oh no, oh wait, I can combine the ammo. What was the code? Wait, go back? Dude, I don't even know. I was just clicking shit. Alright. Yes, I will take the empty bottle. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this little cook. You got the water. Alright. Now what? I just fill them all with water? I'm gonna fill them all. We'll see what's good. There's one more. No, it's all good. I solved it. I don't know what I pressed, but all of them lit. This is the room. This is the room right now that I'm in. Oh wait, I forgot to write down what they put on the wall there. One plus 2, 3, 3 plus 4, 7, 2 plus 4 equals 6, 6 plus 7 equals 13, 13 plus 3 is 16. All right. Probably need that for the chemicals we're going to cook up. Right. 003. What's over here? Oh, I just saw the things coming out. Can't carry any more items. Get out of here. Get out of here, girl. Next room. I wonder if I leave, if they respawn, or if they're still in there. I'm gonna see if I could hit the hive with acid rounds or something. Oh, nothing. Right, I gotta make room in the inventory then. Yeah, I wonder where the actual chemicals and stuff are, though. Put all this water away. And let's switch for... you know what? Shotgun might be okay for now. Let's get rid of this key though. And let's take the other control room key. I think that's maybe for later, but I don't want to get stuck. I just want to get that other key. Let's buy that hive. Hive alive. Alright, we're gonna grab the key, figure out what that 003 door was. Maybe it's this. Is it this? Carving of the moon. Check the key. 002. Now it's time to run. Run. Ooh, that was close. Alright, let's check this map though. Looks like that room is open. This one here. There we go. Yep, I will discard that. Ooh, damn, headshot. It's in here a clip. Yeah, sure. Map? Sure will. Anything in here? Shells? Hey, let's go. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident, and the plant at point 42 is growing amazingly fast. It has been affected by the T virus differently than other plants and shows a unique shape in addition to its size. Looking at it the way it behaves, it's now difficult to determine what kind of plant it was originally. There are two ways in which plant 42 gathers nutrition. The first is through its root that reaches into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and broke the water tank in the basement. Now the basement is filled with water. It's it is easily imaginable that some chemical elements were blended in that water and promotes the incredibly fast growth of Plant 42. Another part of the Plant 42 in the basement grows through the duct and hangs down like so many bulbs from the ceiling of the first floor. Many vines come out of those bulbs, and they are a second resource for its nutrition. Once sensing movement, Plant 42 shoots its vines around the prey and holds it. Then it starts sucking up the blood, using the suckers located at the back of its vine. It also has some intelligence. It blocks the door by twinning its vines around it, especially when it captures prey or is sleeping. Several staff members have already fallen victim to this. May 21st, 1998, Henry Sarton. Alright. Plants be murkin' people. Is that a clip? Or is that a shadow? That's just a shadow. Looks like there is a hidden basement. There we go. Let's push this as well. Now I don't think I'm gonna fight the boss, but I'm gonna try and clear out this area at the very least. Push this box. I think I actually have to move it back first, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I gotta like make a little path. I gotta push those over. Here's one. This is two. And this is the last one, but the trick is, I remember, you gotta push it back, because if you don't move it over closer to the wall, then you don't have enough room to actually get behind it. That's a little trick I remember back in the day. Little puzzle. It's a long one. I'll be pushing this shit for a while. Come on. There you go. Beauty. Remember what's here? Sharks? Maybe sharks? There's the plant. Definitely a way. I think you could take it out early by poisoning the plant or something like that. Oh shit. Here it comes. It's locked, of course. Oh! Get in there. Yes, I will certainly get rid of that. And I will heal at the same time. And I'll also reload just in case. I think I could drain this place. Sure will. Yeah. Now the shark should be like flopping around. Anything else here? What's this button? No. I don't know what that button's gonna do. Look around and see what I'm dealing with here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they could still hurt you. I just want to keep my distance so I don't get thrashed. Is there anything in here? Let me check this room one more time. Yeah, I swear. Trying to see what else I could. Maybe I do press the button and see what's good. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Yeah, I know, I think in the Chris playthrough you're supposed to use like the flamethrower to like take out the root. But I think there's also like, I think I can also mix a chemical, but I can't remember. I think I gotta go back to that room. I'm gonna press this button and see what happens, so. Sure. Sound from a room next door. Alright, so maybe it unlocked? All wet and useless. Yes, I'll take the clip. Another clip? Alright. What else we got here? Another key. Is this the 003? All wet and useless. All wet and useless. Some shells. Alright. Stock up. Alright, I think we're good here. And I know at some point I gotta come back down there, but for the root. Right now. Whoa, were those herbs always there? I am going back, so I'm gonna go. Let's go ahead and take these just in case. But once I get to the storeroom, I'll save there because there's still a bit to go. Actually, no, I'll do the quick boss battle. Go back to that lab room real quick. Yep. Pretty sure that room is where the actual chemicals are, but I need the bottles. Yes. Headshot. What are these incendiary rounds? Yep. Yoink. Anything else here? That's it, just the rounds. We take those. Ribbon? Not yet. Let me see if there's anything else useful in the room first. Yep. V-Jolt report. As I stated in the last report, there are some common features found in the cells of the plant infected by the tyrant virus. We also have excuse me. We also have found another interesting fact through some experiments. We found an element that destroys these plants rapidly in UMB number 16, one of the series of UMB chemicals that were used for that experiment. We named the UMB 16 as V-Jolt. In our calculation, it will take less than 5 seconds to destroy a plant 42, if we put V-Jolt directly into the root. You need to mix some of the UMB series chemicals in a specific order to create V-Jolt, but the UMB series chemicals may generate a poisonous gas which is harmful to the human body. Extreme caution should be taken when handling these chemicals. Following are the types of UMB series chemicals and their brief characteristics. Here we go. I gotta write more of this down here. Science. Science. UMB 2 is red. NP 003 is purple. UMB 4 is green. Yellow 6. UMB 7 is white. UMB 13 blue. V-Jolt is 16 brown. I have the notes from the last thing too, so I think I just gotta combine them. Exit. Report has been filed. Now a book is missing, which is the book that I took before. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this. And we'll go back to that save room and we'll do the swap and save and then shut down for the day. Been on for 2 hours, which I think is a good, decent amount of time. I'm definitely like at least, I'm gonna say like what, 2/3 through the game. I'm pretty far in. So I think maybe 1 or 2 more playthroughs and we're good to go. Alright, let's put these rounds away. I'll keep that. Let's get... Where's the other ribbon? Let's combine these. And then we'll get the clip. Combine that. We'll swap this out for the green. Swap this out for the blank book. And we'll put the herbs away. So we're ready for the next playthrough, and let's go ahead and save. Boom. All right, I think that's time. Are we switching out the overlay change? Yeah, I think we're good with this. I gotta figure out how to switch to a different scene specifically with just the cam, but yeah, this is the end of the second playthrough. This has been a long time coming. Again, I remember playing it when it first came out, and then, you know, beating it so many different times that I was able to speedrun it, get the unlimited bazooka and all other things like that. But I can't even remember the last time I played this version. The last version that I played, last Resident Evil I played was Resident Evil 2, which was the PC version, and then the last time I played through Resident Evil 1 was the GameCube version, which was a good time. I know Brian and I were talking about that before. So maybe that will be maybe a follow-up to this where I play through some of the remakes of Resident Evil in the future, because I know that all of them, they hold up really well. Maybe like doing an old versus new, and I don't know whether or not I play through the entire game or even just kind of play through just to kind of show the comparisons. That could be something as well, but it really depends on what people want to see. But if you're interested in seeing that type of stuff of me kind of comparing the original versions and the new one, do let me know. I know a lot of people have probably already done it, but you know, it's new to me. But in any case, I know that you know, we died a couple times going back and forth through the mansion, cutting through the courtyard, and now we're in the guardhouse. The next thing that we're going to do on the next playthrough is go and mix those chemicals and apply it to the root in the basement. I think that saves you from the boss battle. I think if you go in right away, then you actually have to play through the boss. But if you go in and mix the chemical and apply it to the root, then I think you skip that boss battle. But we will find out on the next one for sure. Once I get that red book and put it into the room where I just was, that will move that bookcase over, and I think that is the entrance to the boss, which is why I didn't want to initiate that on this playthrough. But in any case, definitely appreciate, you know, everyone that tuned in. Bri, for sure, I'm gonna go in on the Discord and check out the links that you sent me. So looking forward to you know, hearing some music. It's a good, again, like, you're one of the OGs that put me onto that style of music in the past. So it'll be fun to kind of listen to some of the older you know, D&B OG original gangsta, junglist, raga jungle, D&B music. So yeah, I'll take a look at that type of stuff. Then hopefully Aries can join for a sesh too in future. I'm gonna be trying to play through as many of these as possible. So we'll see what's good. But if there's any other games you want to see as well, do let me know. I got a bunch of classic consoles that I've been trying to get the dust off, and just kind of do some streams here and there, aside from the toy stuff that I've been doing from time to time. But we'll call it, I think, Sunday nights are going to be probably like a regular streaming session, which I'm trying to get going on, depending on how scheduling is working. But it seems to be the right time to do it, because Friday, Saturday nights are a write-off, and then during the week, obviously, I'm working. But otherwise, tune in on the next one. I'll be on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram, which again, they did release a vertical output on the Streamlabs OBS app, which I really like, just to kind of get different engagement and people from Instagram kind of tuning in. But otherwise, I think this was a great stream. Appreciate everyone who has come through, and we will catch you on the next one. Peace.